Hi everybody, this is Dad. Sunday, May 1st. I got all the kids in the garden. It's the second installment of our video. We started planting about 2 weeks ago, and as you can see, stuff hasn't really grown because we haven't gotten that much sun. A little bit of sunshine, but it's just way too much rain. Let me show you what we have going on here. First thing I want to show you is for kids. I have a few little things here for kids. As you can see, I got a little wheelbarrow here. You can pick this up at any hardware store. I have a couple small shovels and I have a couple small rakes, just to get the kids involved and make them feel important about the garden, and they'll be in here with you all day. Yeah, Ron. Can I hold that? You did it. It does work. We're putting down this black paper here because it radiates the sun, it soaks in the sun, so it warms up the garden quicker, and also just to eliminate a lot of the weeds. As you can see here, the raised beds. Let me show you what I like about the size of the raised beds. First thing I like about them is just put enough space in between so you can kneel down. It's an easy position to work in, and you can reach from one side, and then I can turn, and I can reach from the other side, so I'll never have to step in the raised beds. And in these raised beds, let me show you what we got planting over here. These are some onions that were left over from last year. Over here we have row of peas. These, in the next couple of weeks, are going to be really, really tall. I'm going to start staking them out. So I want to show you how small they start out. This is romaine that I have here. Behind you, you have onions. All the kids planted all this stuff with me 2 weeks ago.
I actually planted that.
In this bed over here, I put some onions. I put some carrots and some beets. They haven't grown yet. Yeah, Monty.
Hey, look, there's carrots.
Over here we have some fresh oregano that wintered over from last year. It's just beautiful. Let me show you this other bed that I have over here. Over here, the same thing. I put on these rows over here. You can't see, they haven't started germinating yet, but these are carrots over here. These are carrots. On that edge all the way at the end, I have more peas. So what I like to do is I like to stake them and put them up against the fence. They're going to grow up alongside the fence. I have Chinese broccoli here. And what happens is, see, when it gets a little warm, they already start to go to seed. That's why it's difficult to grow broccoli rabe or Chinese broccoli in this weather, because a couple of hot days and they go right to seed. I'll show you what else we have here. We have red cabbage. We have broccoli here. This is all kind of crops that you want to start planting now because they do better in cool weather. These is Chinese cabbage over here. Red cabbage over here. On your left over here, like I said, I can bend down nice and easy. You can have a little stool. This is all broccoli here. You can start seeing the broccoli heads coming out. On that bed over there, I have Brussels sprouts. And as you can see, what I like to do is I like to keep a good about 12-inch distance between them. I don't want to put them too far apart because when they grow, they'll crowd out the weeds. It'll be a lot easier to keep them weeding. But I don't want to put them too close, because if you put them too close, then they'll just grow together and they won't have enough room to breathe. I like to keep it like this. In about a month or so, I like to put down peat moss. What peat moss does is it inhibits the growth of the weeds. Right now, you don't really need it because it's not that hot and weeds aren't going to go crazy. But once June starts, you'll see the warmer weather, you'll have a lot of weeds. Peat moss is nice because it keeps it damp. It stops weeds from growing. And once the winter comes, that peat moss just sits there and it just can get turned right into the ground. Let me show you what else we got here. We have more peas on that edge right there. And down here, we have some more cabbage and some more broccoli and a couple Brussels sprouts. Now, it's May 1st, like I said. You should wait another couple of weeks before you start putting warm weather crops in, such as tomatoes and peppers. Well, my general rule of thumb is I wait till at least after Mother's Day to put those crops in because you don't want anything frost to kill them. A little cold weather won't kill these crops, but tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, cucumbers, zucchini, they're a lot more susceptible to frost, and they just don't grow anyway if it's not warm. So the best bet is to wait till after Mother's Day. So next week on Monday, when I plant them, as I start planting them, I'll show you another video on how to do them. I've got enough room left here to plant all my other stuff. I'm going to plant next week. I'm going to start putting in some green beans in the ground. Beans do very well in the summer. They're beautiful in the summer. I'll put in tomatoes next week. I'll put in peppers, cucumbers, zucchini. Anything else? Anything else?
Tomatoes?
Tomatoes, I said. Lettuce. That's what we got in this big bed here. That's what I wanted to show you. Over here I have arugula. So as you can see, it's just starting to germinate now. And what you want to do with all this stuff is you want to keep the ground moist to keep it germinating. If the ground isn't moist or damp, seeds won't germinate. So that's what you want. That's a red lettuce. that's my cue, guys.